Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Daisy and I am your yoga instructor for today. So today's yoga flow is going to be about a 30-minute long wind down yoga practice. So ideal for doing in the evening, before you go to bed maybe, or if you just really want to chill out. So it's going to include a little bit of pranayama, so some breathing technique, some meditation, and then some nice slow stretches as well. Now, if you do have access to a block, bolster, cushion, please grab them now. Maybe grab a blanket for Shavasana at the end, and then we will get started. So we are going to start today's practice in a child's pose position. Now I'm going to give you a couple of options here. So you've got the option of placing your bolster or your cushion underneath you, dropping the hips back towards the heels, closing off through the eyes. Okay, option of keeping those knees in parallel, drop the head down, palms facing up towards the sun. Or option of bringing the toes together, knees to the outside of the mat, and walk the hands away, dropping the hips down. And just gently connecting towards the earth here. Feeling your fingertips, your forehead, ground down. And allowing your body to just gently surrender. Closing off through the eyes. And relaxing the shoulders towards the earth. And just bringing the awareness towards your breath here. So the inhale. And the exhale. Breathing in through the nose, opening up through the back body. And as you exhale through the nose, just feel your body surrender towards the earth. As we gently arrive into the practice today, and I want you to just take this moment to ask yourself, how do I feel? How do I feel right now? And maybe this is physically, emotional, mental, or even spiritual. Just being aware of this feeling, having no expectations, no judgment. Just being aware and let it go. And bring the awareness towards your breath now. The inhale, the exhale. And ever so gently, just creep the hands over towards the right corner of the mat, dropping your head down, finally opening up through the left side body. Feel that left side just gently creak open. Maybe walk the fingertips a little bit further away, increasing the space. Beautiful. And gently walk the fingertips over towards the left corner of the mat now. Drop the head down. Feel the opening up through the right side body. As you inhale, creating space here, and as you exhale, move into that space. Gently opening up. And maybe keeping the eyes closed off here. Beautiful. Gently bring the fingertips back to the center. If you're in the wide-legged option, bring the knees back to parallel, dropping the hips down, hands either side of the body, forehead placed towards the earth, relaxing the shoulders. An option here, maybe take a little bit of movement from side to side. Feel into the earth. Feel into the body and really just feeling into what you need right now. Beautiful. Ever so gently peeling the head up off the mat into a comfortable seated position. Now maybe you want to sit on your block, on your bolster. And maybe you want to sit cross-legged, maybe legs extended, maybe in a kneeling position. Rolling the shoulders back, palms face up towards the sun, closing off the eyes. Inhale through the nose, find length through the spine, and exhale, ground the sit bones into the earth. Beautiful. We're going to do a Pranayama technique of equal ratio breathing. So you're going to inhale through the nose to the count of 4. Pause for the count of 4. Exhale for the count of 4. And pause for the count of 4. We're going to start by taking a deep breath in through the nose and sigh this breath out through the mouth. When you're ready, take that deep inhale and exhale. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause for 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause for 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause for 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause for 1, 2, 3, 4. Beautiful. Dropping chin towards the chest now. And just taking a moment, feel into that energy which you've just created with the breath. Keeping the eyes closed off. Beautiful. And just gently now, option of opening up the eyes or option of keeping the eyes closed. Draw your right ear to right shoulder. Dropping chin back towards the chest. And left ear to left shoulder. And just continue these half neck circles now, just in your own time. Maybe you feel into an area which is maybe a little bit tight, maybe a little bit more stiff. And again, just being aware, maybe holding it for that little bit longer. Keeping those shoulders back, keep the spine long, the core engaged. And bring the head up, looking forwards. Beautiful, drop right ear to right shoulder. Extend the left arm out to shoulder height, create the stop sign. And option here, option of placing your right hand on top of your left ear, just gently increasing the stretch. And again, you want to keep that chest open here, the core engaged, the spine long. And just feel that energy travel down through the left arm, all the way to the fingertips. Beautiful, ever so gently, ever so slowly, keep the head where it is and release your left hand down towards the earth. Perfect, release the right hand, inhale, lifting the right arm up. Exhale, right hand comes to the outside of the left leg. Take a little twist over the left shoulder. Inhale, finding length through the spine. Exhale, into the twist. And again, keep the core engaged here so you're really protecting the spine, the rib cage. Inhale, finding length. Exhale, into the twist. Final time, inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist. Beautiful, inhale, coming back to center now, and just drop the head back, opening up through the throat. And drawing chin towards the chest, option of maybe taking the hands to the back of your head, draw the elbows together, curve the spine. Feel the breath travel down through the back of the neck here. And releasing those hands, sitting up tall. Beautiful. Drop left ear to left shoulder. And again, extend that right arm out to shoulder height. Create the stop sign. So really flexing through the fingers here. You want to stay strong through the arms. An option maybe of placing your left hand on top of the right ear. Keep the shoulders back, the chest open. Maybe find a smile. And really feel into that energy traveling down through the arm, through the fingertips. Keeping the head where it is, ever so gently releasing the right hand down towards the earth. Keeping it slow and controlled. Placing right fingertips down. Inhale, lifting up the left arm. Exhale, left arm comes to the outside of the right leg. Find the seated twist. Inhale, finding length through the spine. Exhale, twist. Really working with the breath here. Beautiful. Inhale, come back to center. Bring hands together behind the back now. Push your way, opening up through the heart. Find that smile. And exhale, releasing the hands down. Perfect. Making your way around. So we're coming into tabletop in our all fours position. So the fingers are wide, wrists, elbows, shoulders on top of each other, knees underneath the hips, tops of the feet planted in towards the earth. Inhale, lift the chest and tailbone, opening up through the heart. Exhale, drop the head and tailbone, curve the spine. Inhale, finding the lift into cow. Exhale, drop the head, curve the spine into cat. Beautiful. Come back to tabletop, keeping hips above the knees now. Walk the hands away, dropping the head down, coming to our melted heart, extended puppy position. Now again, you really want to keep that core engaged. You're not collapsing through the rib cage here. Okay, maybe if you're in a slightly more open body, maybe coming up onto the fingertips. And I invite you to close your eyes off here. And I just want you to gently come back to that question. How do I feel right now? And maybe you feel exactly the same. Or maybe you can notice some differences. Just being aware and just knowing that it's absolutely normal. Feelings, thoughts come and go. Just knowing how important it is to have no judgment on them. Never think that you should be feeling a certain way. Beautiful. Walking the hands back towards you now, making your way into tabletop. Inhale, lifting up the left arm. Look at the left fingertips. Exhale, take a bend through the right elbow. Tuck the left arm under. Left ear drops to the earth and extend those right fingertips out in front of you. So just letting the head fall towards the earth. And again, I invite you to close the eyes here. As you inhale, you're creating space, and as you exhale, move into that space, into the twist. Beautiful. Gently bring the right fingertips back towards you. Push up, releasing the left hand. Tucking the toes under, lifting the hips towards the sky. Chest towards the thighs. Downward facing dog. So you really want to look towards your kneecaps here. So your gazing point is at the kneecaps. Pushing up through the shoulders, down through the heels. And maybe just take a little pedal through the feet. Maybe a wiggle of the hips from side to side. Or maybe option of just holding stillness. So whatever your body is asking for right now. Peaceful. Take a deep inhale through the nose. And sigh this breath out through the mouth. Inhale, ripple the body forwards, come to high plank and dropping the knees towards the earth here, shifting the hips back, coming back to tabletop. Maybe just have a little wiggle through the hips, side to side. Inhale, lifting the right fingertips up. Exhale, take a bend through the left elbow. Tuck the right arm under and left fingertips come out in front of you. And again, just let your head fall towards the earth here. So I really want you to surrender into your mat. Option of closing off through the eyes. Feeling your body sink. Just gently relax. Useful, and gently bring those left fingertips back towards you now, using it to untuck the right arm, coming back to tabletop. Tuck the toes under, hips towards the sky, chest towards the thighs, downward facing dog. And again, maybe finding a little bit of movement here, or maybe holding the stillness. Take a deep breath in through the nose, silent breath out through the mouth. Inhale, ripple the body forwards, high plank. Dropping the knees towards the earth now, untuck the toes and swinging the legs around. Beautiful. Okay, so options, quite a few options here. So option of maybe sitting on your block or bolster, okay? So option number one is to come to this cross-legged position. Option number two is to come into Badakanasana, shoelace pose. So you're going to bring your right foot over towards your left hip, your left foot over towards the right hip, okay? Inhale, finding length through the spine. Exhale, hinge at the hips. Walk the hands away from you. Drop the head down. And again, maybe you want to place your bolster or your cushions underneath the arms here. Closing off through the eyes. And just gently feel the body release, relax here. Opening up through the hips. We're going to hold it here for quite a few moments. Eyes closed off. Awareness on each inhale. And the exhale. And maybe you can feel some thoughts, some emotions come up. And that is absolutely normal for hip openers. Hip openers tend to open up a lot of emotion. And just being aware of this, finding acceptance. Maybe creep those fingers away a little bit further, see if you can sink a tiny bit lower. Beautiful. Keep the eyes closed off, ever so gently peeling your way back up. And I want you to find a rebound position. Now maybe I suggest take a bend through the knees, wrap the arms around the legs, drop the head down. Or any other position which is going to feel safe for you right now. Maybe a different position comes to mind, and that is absolutely fine. Keep the eyes closed off and just really feel into that energy being created in the hip space. Being aware of anything which may have arisen. Beautiful. Releasing through those hands, Making your way up, maybe have a little shift from side to side, maybe find some movement. And just gently making your way into shoelace on the other side. So this time your left foot comes over towards your right hip. Your right foot is underneath over towards the left, or option of sitting cross-legged and crossing your legs over in the other direction. Once you found yourself nice and ready, inhale, finding length through the spine. Exhale, hinging at the hips. Walk those hands away, drop the head down, and closing off through the eyes. Just gently easing your way into this asana, into this position. Feeling into each inhale and each exhale. Seeing if you can bring those fingertips away a little bit further, sink into that hip space a tiny bit deeper. So really working, opening up through Muladhara, our root chakra. Emotions, energy. Beautiful, and ever so gently now keep the eyes closed off, making your way back into that rebound position. Now again, I suggest knees are bent, place the hands around the leg, drop the head down. Or just whatever position is going to feel safe, comfortable, restorative for you right now. And again, just bring awareness to anything which may have arisen. And let it go. Beautiful, releasing the hands now, opening up through the eyes. And we're just ever so gently going to make our way down, so we're lying on our backs. So making your way down, however way is going to be most comfortable for you. And just window wipe those legs from side to side. Bringing knees in towards the chest. And extending arms out to shoulder height, palms face up towards the sun. Keeping that core engaged, drop the knees over to the right, looking over the left shoulder. So knees to the right, looking over to the left. And maybe here, maybe you want to place your block, your bolster underneath the knees. Maybe if they're just hovering above the earth. Or maybe if you're in a slightly more open body, maybe placing your right foot over the top of the left leg. Keep the shoulder on the earth as well. And again, I invite you to close off through the eyes. Just feel the body fall into this twist. And just feel the chest rise and fall with each breath. If you've got the legs twisted, just gently release them and engage in the core. Bring the knees back towards the chest. And ever so gently move them over to the left, looking over the right shoulder. And again, maybe placing a block or bolster underneath the knees. Maybe placing your left foot on top of the right. Looking over the right shoulder here, keeping the shoulder on the earth. Feeling into that breath. The prana. The energy. Beautiful, releasing those knees, bringing them back into center. Give yourself a little hug here. Hold that stillness. Drawing that energy inwards. And releasing those hands, dropping the knees towards the earth. We're gently going to make our way into Shavasana. So I'll give you a few different options here. Option of bringing the knees together, the feet to the outside of the mat. Option of bringing the soles of your feet together. Let the knees open up, coming to our Supta Badakanasana variation. Or option of extending both legs out in front of you. Palms facing up towards the sun here. And closing off through the eyes. Allow the hands to just gently separate. Maybe if you have access to a blanket this evening, maybe placing a blanket over you right now. Feel your shoulders sink into the earth. And allowing yourself to just find trust. Taking a long, slow inhale through the nose. And exhale completely. Just allowing the weight of your bones to drop towards the earth. And gently place one hand on top of the other on top of the belly. And just allow yourself to breathe into the hands here. On your inhale, feel the hands fill up with that air, the prana, the energy. And as you exhale, feel it relax. Allow yourself to share that energy. And just knowing that each breath is a reminder that you have all that you need right now. Just allowing yourself to breathe into your body with love and respect. allowing yourself to go into this place, into this safe haven. Of yourself, your own breath, your own energy. And just knowing that whenever you need to, whenever you want to, you can return to this safe haven. It is yours. Beautiful. And I just want you to start bringing back a little bit of energy into the physical body. Maybe that's movement through the fingers. Maybe a little wiggle from side to side. Or maybe a stretch overhead. And just gently make your way into a comfortable seated position. Sitting however you would like, as long as you're comfortable. And placing one hand on top of the other at heart center. Just taking this moment, feel into the energy which you've just created. This energy that you can take with you for the rest of your day, the rest of your week. Knowing that it's there, that you have created it. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And sigh this breath out through the mouth. Find a smile. Bring both palms together. Namaste. Beautiful. Thank you very much for joining me for this wind down yoga flow. I hope that you found it useful. I hope that you managed to chill out for it. And please let me know in the comments below how you got on with it. Yeah, thank you very much. And I hope to see you again very soon. Thank you.